Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato. This is the one and only Cities Skylines. Indeed, we're back. There has been some new DLC released that I am super interested in checking out. I haven't played any sort of game yet, so I'm really looking forward to jumping on in. Just a quick little description of what we're going to be going up against. We are going to be going up against nature in this third DLC for Cities Skylines. We've also got the other two expansions installed. Thank you very much to Paradox for giving me the early access code for this so that I can get you guys some good old content. Now, where indeed are we going to be playing? Because we want to select a map that's kind of an all-rounder. So I have gone on to the Steam Workshop and I have found a map, one of the most popular maps on the Steam Workshop. It's a lovely map, and it's gonna be Boulder Rapids V2, whatever the heck that means. I've pre-selected a name. I'm going to be calling it Disasterville because fingers crossed we're going to be seeing quite a few disasters. Let me just go into the options actually before we get started and go to gameplay. Now, the only thing that you can do to have disasters in the game is select this bar. So we've put it on medium, and we're gonna do some Disasterville City or whatever the heck it's called. Disasterville City? No, Disasterville. I think that's nice enough. Anyway, yes, let's just jump into it. Perfect. Didn't go for left-hand drive because, you know, I thought I'd change it up a little bit. The last city I did, I'm 90% sure had left-hand drive, so I'm willing to concede that that I'll do a playthrough on right-hand drive. All right, let's pause and let's just sort of first adjust the audio just a smidge. Ambient volume, bring that down just a little bit. Alright, so what have we got here? Well, first of all, we've got the ocean very close by. We also have two mods installed. We have the Auto Bulldoze mod. Bulldozer construct 2-lane road. Oh, yeah, to get the bulldozer, we have to do that. Yes, we've got the Auto Bulldoze mode on. We've also got the Unlock 25 Playable Tiles mod, so that we can, you know, buy our rightful city tiles as we expand, rather than getting capped at a certain number. There is what looks like a Spaghetti-O junction, except like the good type of spaghetti, like the really expensive spaghetti that you get, you know, that's made by some posh Italian company. A good sort of spaghetti junction right there, and I'm sure that's going to come in very handy. But first of all, we need to start thinking about utilities and stuff. There's a connection to the train line over here. Not like I'm particularly interested in trains, not yet anyway. So I haven't played Cities Skylines in a while, in all honesty. I haven't. I'm not under the impression that much has changed, but a bit might have changed. So we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, let me just put down a little bit of road first. In fact, we can probably just connect up these two, and that's going to unlock a bunch of stuff. There we go. Get a little bit of a refund there. Yeah, as you can see, this is our Auto Demolish tool, our Auto Bulldoze tool, which I love. It's a great mod. Yeah, we aim to expand pretty much everywhere, to be honest, so I don't know if that's really something that we're going to need to care that much about. Now, Wind is very unavailable here, actually. I mean, there is some good places, but doesn't look all that fantastic. Let me start off with one wind turbine. That seems to be plenty for now. We'll get it over at this side. There's not really much of a capacity to build much over there, but you never know. We'll wait and see. Can we get a little bit of the wind direction first? What is the wind direction? Can I even see the wind direction? Do I need to let it play to see the wind direction? Perhaps is there even any wind? I can't see the wind, can I? I guarantee you used to be able to see the wind. I guess if it's coming from this way, so it's blowing from here over here, I guess? So basically, industrial stuff should be on this side, and residential stuff should be on this side. Is that what I'm sort of getting? That's the feeling that I'm getting. I don't really know if that's correct, but we'll give it a fucking shot. There must be a way to tell wind direction. Is that not something that we can do? I'm sure. I'm sure that was a thing that we could do. Well, you know what? Who even gives a shit? Does it even fucking matter? I don't think it even... Well, it kind of matters, I guess, because I don't want my people to all be suffering from a horrific disease or whatever. But no matter, let's get down to business. Let's do it. Let's get a little bit of a housing development on up here. We want to probably go a little bit more... a little bit closer to the boundary. We want to really, really get a good bang for buck for this city. So we're gonna try and pull it as close to the border as possible. Okay. I don't really want at all, by the way, the city to be one of these, you know, cookie cutter cities. That's absolutely not what I'm interested in. However, I think for the start, it's very, very important just to, you know, lay down a nice basic template. And this is not going to dictate how we go on. But this is just to get us a little bit of money, get us started, and then we can, you know, come back, demolish this once it's done its job. And everybody is all the happier because it means that we don't have a city that looks exactly the same as every other city on the face of the goddamn planet. Alright. So... first things first, let's get you to come out this way. Okay, up to there. Let's keep on extracting maximum value from this grid that we've just sort of planned out. There we go. And you come down this way. Maybe a little bit too far, actually. Yeah. To there. That's good enough. Alright, so you've got to go around the whole shebang if you actually want to get into this area. This is actually on quite a steep slope. I didn't really realize that. Well, that's going to make the city look, well, not shitter, but it's going to make it look less great, I suppose. There's also a little bit of stuff that we can do there. Now, I actually want to upgrade this to one-way roads. Because I want people to drive all the way around here before... I don't want people to just... Excuse me? What? Yeah. What? That's not what I wanted to do. Can I make it go the other way? Rather than that one way? Like... Cool, but I want it to go one way. No, not that way. No. Why, game? Why? Why won't it go in the way that I want it to go? Yeah, no, and speaking like that, actually, I do want to get this set up to go round here like this. Yeah. There we go. So we've basically got like an outer peripheral road that goes round the whole way, right? That should all work. That all works perfectly. Fantastic. I think one-way roads are going to be the life changer here. I think this is going to be the right way to do it. And excuse me for taking a little bit of extra time just to see if we can, you know, manage to get it all perfectly set up and whatever, but I really do think it's important. Sure, let's get you one way. Let's make this fucking whole... I don't know why we didn't make this fucking whole thing one way. Fuck it. There we go. And you are, of course, not one way. Well, I guess you might as well be one way. Well, you're kind of not, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, I think that's probably a pretty damn good layout to start off with. Let's just plonk down a couple of housing blocks. Doesn't particularly matter. As I say, all of this is housing. Okay, we are going to need electricity as well. We need to be very, very careful that we don't run out of cash. That's somewhat of an important issue. Okay, that's an expensive bunch of pylons, but it doesn't particularly matter because it's absolutely going to be worth it. Okay. I think that might end up reaching everywhere. We'll just put down another block right there so that we know it'll work. Okay, electricity sorted, housing sorted, water. We can definitely see the direction that the water is going, and the water is obviously flowing out to sea. That's very, very nice indeed. And we'll put the little sewer fountain right there. I imagine that that's a temporary place for the sewer fountain to be. I say sewer fountain. It's not like it... Well, I suppose it is kind of a sewer fountain. But... Okay, maybe I shouldn't call it a sewer fountain. That's perhaps not the correct term. Maybe, I don't know, sewage pump? Is that the water drain pipe? Okay, well, sewage drain pipe, water drain pipe. I don't give a hoot. Okay, we've already got pylons halfway up here. Might as well just continue. Another 2,400. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. We don't have any money to spend. Let's resume. Let's stick it in 3 times speed because that's the best way to play this game. And most city building games, in all honesty. I do enjoy playing them at 3 times speed, even though it's kind of a little bit immersion breaking, I suppose, because it's nice to watch the world just, you know, drift on past. Okay, let's get that. Just as a temporary measure, by the way, that's definitely all getting destroyed very, very soon. Yes, we can stick some pipes in here. We should be fine for power and water and everything right now. It should all be great. It should all be, you know, problem-free. There should be no issues whatsoever. The only possible issue that I can see is the fact that we have 0 industrial, which is why I wanted to check wind direction. But honestly, if it's here and the wind direction looks like it's going this way, like it looks like it's going from this side of the screen to this side of the screen, that should honestly be fine. I mean, if the wind turbine is facing this way, then that means it's blowing that way, right? So if we apply that over here, it'll blow this way, which again, it's fine as long as it's not blowing onto the houses. What the fuck? Is our drain pipe? Oh fuck. Our drain pipe is connected, but there's no electricity. Okay, we are dangerously close. Dangerously close. How did I do this? Page up? Dangerously close to going out of money. There we go. Alright, so I need to be very, very careful with my spending right now. Okay. Electricity. Let's get some... I'm gonna do something that might just save our bacon here. I'm gonna paint in a little bit of commercial here, with the hope we'll be able to grow the commercial area to connect to the industrial area. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Oh, come on. Very, very close. One or two more commercial buildings. There we go. That's probably done it, right? There we go. Now we're talking. That is exactly what I wanted to see happen. Fingers crossed that our electricity stays good for a wee while longer, because otherwise we're going to be running out of money swiftly, unless I bump it up a little bit. There we go. That'll give us a tiny little bit more electricity to play around with. Not very much, mind you. Not very much at all. Yes, we are cutting it very close to the line when it comes to electricity, but still we're able to save a little bit of money this way, by spending 150% on electricity. I don't think that it's going to be an easy day in terms of electricity, but we might just manage to end up turning a profit today. It's all about getting the classification as Little Hamlet. As soon as we hit Little Hamlet, then we get a brand new loan functionality. It'll have loan functionality? What the fuck am I talking about? It allows us to take out a loan and adjust taxes. Loan functionality. Look at me. I know the word loan functionality. Functionality. And also we get like 20 grand, so that's kind of nice. Let's get a second one of these bad boys just straight down. And probably a third one. Fuck it. Let's reduce spending. Let's reduce spending. Let's reduce spending to 100%. And we should be well over the capacity of electricity that is required of us. Perfect. Great. It's working fantastically. So, did we unlock any new map modes? We did indeed. Education, water, garbage, citizen happiness, traffic. Traffic's an interesting one. Well, not really at the moment. Leisure. Outside connections. I am worried, by the way. This is a new little bubble, which I think is apparently an evacuation button. We have no evacuation capabilities whatsoever yet. Is this the evacuation? No, that's landscaping. Landscaping and disasters. Okay, reach a population of 1,300. That's the target. That's the target. And you know what's worrying? Is that's not super far off, right? That's not unbelievably far off. And I worry that when we hit that population, stuff is going to start happening, and I'm going to start worrying. That's what I'm scared about. That is what I'm scared about. Alright, let me look at electricity. Let me get rid of all this nonsense. Yeah. Okay, and you there. And that should not have affected our districting, like our boundaries or whatever. It should all be completely fine. This area is all accessible. We haven't fucked up with the one-way roads or whatever. At least I hope not. I don't know. People say stuff about one-way roads. I'm in two minds about one-way roads. Sometimes they're really, really cool. Other times they are detrimental. Robert Lee. Sweet. Good. I'm glad things are going swimmingly for everyone. Water, we've still got plenty of water. Electricity, we've got plenty of electricity. We're gonna be looking to get a landfill site very, very soon, and also a medical clinic, which is going to be good as well. Probably get that somewhere like there, actually. I mean, that's pretty good coverage, if you ask me. That's pretty fucking good. I'm just going to straight up do that, actually. Straight up do that, yeah. I think it's 4 grand. Not 4 grand for a school. It's 10 grand for a school, right? And then 4 grand for a depot. Not a depot. Yeah, it's 4 grand for a landfill site. Now, landfill sites, as much as I love a landfill site outside my door, I'm thinking that it's probably going to be slightly more conducive to make that somewhat far away. Alas, it is going to cost us a pretty penny to build it far away. The 2-lane gravel road. How much is... Can we even build it across water? Excuse me? What is this? The steepness? Elevation step? Height too high. Does that change anything? Space is already occupied. Height too high. I don't think we can build this across water. I have a feeling that the gravel road only can be on land, on actual land. Which, you know, some people might see as a bummer. I see as a challenge. 2-lane road with tram tracks. Cool. What's this? Road maintenance depot. That's a new feature, by the way. That's definitely a new feature since I last played. Yeah, so how much would it theoretically cost to get a road across here? 8 grand? That's a lot. I mean, considering we'd get 8 grand across there, and then the road depot would be 12 grand. It'd be 12 grand for fucking road depot for a garbage dump. I mean, that's not ideal, is it? That's not ideal at all. I think it's actually just worth us setting up a temporary depot. Setting up a temporary depot over in this area. Although we don't even have enough money for that. I mean, we could take out a loan for a dump. That would be fair enough. I don't think anybody would begrudge me for that, right? Okay. Let's get some more of you. Let's get rid of that little bit and stick down that instead. Industry, we are already reaching our maximum-ish capacity of industry. What the fuck? That's not really great. That's not really great at all. Yeah, our industry clearly needs expanding. But you see, the problem is that I want to build industry over here. I want to build it on this side of the road. However, we don't currently have the finances to do that. What's the next level? Is a worthy village. All right, this is good for us. This is good. A lot of money that we're going to need to spend on a bunch of stuff. Police station and fire station and all that nonsense, but I think that it's going to be possible. Of course it's going to be possible. That's not up for debate. Okay, let's pause and let's expand our industrial zone. That's not the city. It's the city. That's not what I wanted in the slightest. That's what I wanted. All right. This could actually fuck up our plan. And by plan, I mean the beautifully designed grid layout that I seem to be adopting everywhere. Which is temporary. Very temporary, I would hasten to add. Very, very temporary. Okay. Not enough money to go here. How much do we need to get over here? 200 monies? Come on. Another hour tick over. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Let's deploy the industrial zone, which is exactly why I built this area. Literally just for the industrial zone. It's all going to be two-way for now, although that will be changing. So from here on out, we're going to see industrial zone. We'll see a little bit of commercial zone over here because I really do not want to infect any of my people. I think not residential. I think commercial can still be infected, but just less so than industrial. In fact, let's actually just plan out this whole block as commercial. When I say commercial and industrial, those are two words that I use badly no, that's not the right word. I use them often wrongly for each other. Okay. Here we go. And we can't actually forget, I'll just use the paint tool here. We've got a bunch of land up and down the side here that needs filling up. Perfect. Looking fantastic already. That's looking really, really, really nice, actually. It might be an opportunity just to stick the landfill in the industrial area. I know it's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted to stick it over there in the corner where it couldn't hit anybody or whatever, or where it couldn't pollute anybody. That's, you know, it's an idea. It's an idea, to say the least. I don't think I'm that enamored by it, but at the same time, I don't completely hate the idea of just, you know, sticking it down somewhere. But unfortunately, we don't have the money, and unfortunately, we're also out of time. What a fantastic note to end on. Ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching this first episode of Disasterville. Natural Disasters, Cities Skylines with the Natural Disasters DLC. Hopefully you'll tune in next time. And yeah, my name's Potato, and I'll see you then. Bye.